Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review on my mini Pashli bag. As you know, I decided to finally bite the bullet on this bag at the end of last year. I got it on sale from Essence, so I managed to get it for a really good price in my opinion, and I know that there are a lot of you who were actually also considering buying this bag, so you kind of wanted to know how it wears and whether it's actually worth the money, because if you're going to spend a lot of money on a bag, you want to make sure that it's going to last, it's going to actually be something that you're going to want to keep reaching for, and that it's going to be a good investment. So I might just start with my review. So the bag that I got was in the color Beige, which personally in my opinion is more of a mushroomy taupey color with a slight pinky purple undertone. I really love the color, and it's got the brushed silver and gloss hardware, which I really like. I'm more of a silver hardware kind of girl. I have seen that they've done similar colors to this season. I haven't been able to find this exact same combination, but I will link the ones that I've been able to find down in the description box below for those of you who do really like this color. Personally, I love it, and I think it's a really great neutral. It goes with everything in my wardrobe, so it's one of those ones that's really easy to pair with everything. Now, this isn't an everyday bag for me, so I just want to kind of get that out of the way. I can't really take this with me to and from work because I like to take my lunch with me to work, and obviously this isn't going to fit my lunch in it, sadly, but I do love using this on the weekend, and this is also a really great bag for travel. I took this with me when I went to Dallas, and this was the bag that I used every single day, so definitely a great everyday or weekend bag, as long as you don't have to carry something large like lunch or a laptop with you. Overall, I've been really pleased with how the bag has worn over the last 7 months now. I think that the leather is super hard wearing, and I am glad because it doesn't really scratch up very easily. I do have a couple of scratches to the leather, but I'll talk about those in a minute. I have found that the hardware looks pretty much perfect. There are a couple of minor scratches here on the closure, which is sort of to be expected because you do open and close it all the time, but I don't have any scratches on the zipper pulls or on the hardware on the sides for the straps either, or on this little dome here. So from that perspective, really great. Now, the little scratches that I mentioned to the leather that I have, I did have a tchotchke attached to the bag here on the left hand side, and the clasp actually wore down the leather and kind of scraped against it, and I did notice that when it was there that it was kind of I guess discoloring the leather, so I'd have to go in with a wet sponge and wipe it down. I've removed it now just because I don't want to damage the leather further, and I really didn't feel like the look was worth what it was doing to the bag. And then the other little damage to the leather that I've got is here on the back strap. So obviously you can't really see this when it's been worn, so I'm not fussed about this at all, but essentially this bag is prone to color transfer, so definitely something to keep in mind, particularly if you're wearing darker denim. I wore this with a denim skirt that I've got from Grana, which I love, but unfortunately the color bleeds a lot, and I found that it bleeds onto my other clothing as well. So it was probably, you know, it was bound to happen that when I wore it with this bag that I was going to get color transfer on the back, and I probably should have known better, but you know, I was able to get all of the color transfer out, but because I was using a damp towel, I rubbed a little bit too hard and rubbed a bit of the leather. I'm personally not that worried about it because it sits against my body, but I just thought I would mention that, and I just thought that if you are thinking of getting this bag in a color other than black or navy, then you really should just be aware of the fact that color transfer can be a bit of an issue, and just to, you know, keep that in mind. So yeah, aside from that, the bag is absolutely perfect. I found that it has gotten a little bit slouchy here on the sides. There is a little bit of creasing, as you can see, but I just think that really adds to the charm of the bag, and I do like it when my bags start to look a bit more lived in and, you know, not 100% pristine. The whole purpose of buying a bag or adding it to your wardrobe is to wear it, so I like the fact that it does look, you know, a bit worn. I'm going to show you guys everything that fits inside. I actually think it fits a really decent amount of stuff, so I'm just going to kind of open it up and share. It just has this closure there, as you guys know, and it's just one deep pocket inside with a smaller zip pocket at the back, which really doesn't fit a lot. I just put a little card case in there. So I have my cell phone and put everything over there. I've got my key case, I have my larger card wallet. I have a hand cream from L'Occitane. I have a balm.com from Glossier. I don't particularly love this, but I have found it's been really convenient for throwing in my bag recently, and I like sort of how slim it is. Then I have a notebook. I haven't been using this as much, but this is sort of the diary that I was using to refer to things. Oh. I like putting my goals in here at the end of each quarter, so I think it's quite good from that perspective, and it's a nice size as well, particularly if you like a smaller diary. Then I have a larger notebook in here. This is the one that I use to schedule all my blog posts and YouTube posts as well. This is from the Daily Edited, and it's got my name embossed on the front. I highly recommend this, and it's actually a Saffiano leather, so it's really hard wearing, and I think it also just makes it look a little bit more luxurious. And then the last two things that I've got in the bag, as you can see, it's pretty much empty now. I have a pen. This is from Kikki K. I love their pens. I think they're really great. And then I also have my, if I can get it out, my other little card holder from Charlotte Olympia. This one's the one that's got my Opal card for traveling, and then also my everyday debit card. So that is the bag empty. As you can see, I think it fits a lot, and I think it's a really decent size for every day. But yeah, so that is my thoughts on the bag. As mentioned, I'm really pleased with this, and I'm really pleased with the way it's been holding up. I really thought about this bag for quite a long time before I decided to go ahead and purchase it, and I really am pleased that I did. I think it adds something to a lot of my outfits, particularly when I'm wearing all black, just having that lighter neutral shade, and like I said, it goes with everything that I own, so it's definitely the perfect color, and I just really am drawn to the design as well. I didn't necessarily love the larger Pashli, but I love the mini size. Maybe it's because it's smaller. But yeah, so that's everything I have to say about this bag. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful, particularly if you're thinking about buying this bag yourself. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and do subscribe if you're new and you want to see more videos from me. I'll see you guys next week with a brand new one. See you soon. Bye.